This is funny. A couple of days ago during my morning walk, I heard a noise coming from my left, from my window, and I looked like expecting, someone closing or opening the window. But no, what I saw scared me to death because it was so unexpected. There was a horse looking out the window, just right there. Of course, I took a bunch of photographs. The horse only stayed there for 10 to 15 seconds, but it was enough time for me to make some images. This one, though, was my favorite by far. I didn't know why at first. Sometimes I just like some images more than others and there is no specific reason. But after looking at it for a while, I finally realized about what I saw on that image, or should I say, what I didn't see on that image, and it was the horse's eyes. Have you ever wondered why people who like a book usually dislike the movie version of the same story? I believe that in most cases it's because no matter how good the author is, no matter how many words they use to explain, to describe every single detail from the characters and the places, every reader will see it in a slightly different way. Every reader will visualize the character and the place in a slightly unique way. On the other hand, movies give every detail away. Every person watching the movie are gonna see the same character and the same place. They're gonna know, they're gonna see, they're gonna visualize it in the same way. So while books leave some gaps to be filled by the reader and their imagination, movies don't have those gaps. There is not so much room for imagination. Even though photography is a visual medium like video, like the movies, there are some things that we can do in order to create those gaps, in order to make the viewer engage with our images a little bit more. And that will make them, stop when they are scrolling down on their Instagram feed, and they will make them, stir just a little bit longer at that photo if we are in an exhibition. And when we get that kind of attention, I believe it's because the image works. Now, going back to the image of the horse, as I said, what this image has or doesn't have is the eyes of the horse. And the eyes is something that we look for when we see a photo of an animal or a human being, because the eyes give away probably someone's mood, maybe a little bit of what they are thinking or what they are feeling, a little bit of their soul. So when we don't have that information, when we don't have the eyes, at first we don't know what to make of it, and we have to use our imagination. I think this is why I feel like this is the image that works the best of all the set of images that I took of this horse. I like to follow the rule hint, don't show. That's why I love so much fog, because it makes the subject stand out while obscuring the background, but not completely removing it. The fog hints what could be there, but it doesn't show. Letting the viewer's imagination play a role in my photography is one of the reasons why I shoot black and white. Monochrome lets me use the real world in a different way, lets me create a new space because it's lacking colors. We see in colors, and when we see something that is lacking colors, we need to use our imagination to fill in with those colors or not. So next time that you're out taking photos, think about what you could leave out from your image or your frame to add some mystery. Decide what's going to add more to that image by becoming unseen. That's all I had to share for today. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching as usual, and see you in the next one.